Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the full RSK paper review for all the papers we handle here on this particular channel for week 2, a blue coupon week, where games are going to be played between the 15th and the 16th of July 2023. In our last video recording series, we actually took our time to analyze the special advanced fixtures paper, and also at the end of that video we gifted out 2 full-time banker draws for you guys to actually make use of and be in some good winning way, just like what we did in week 1. So if we are yet to see that video, kindly revert back to the RSK paper review for the special advanced fixtures to get revealed to our 2 banker draws and also the observations that has come to stay this particular week, courtesy of the special advanced fixtures. And also revert back to our family housekeeping video, where we took our time to give you some important information as concerns the upcoming English season, and also our rollover system that is commencing this particular weekend, okay, so as to be in good profit at the end of every single week. So details on that can be found in the RSK paper review videos for the special advanced fixtures, and also in our family housekeeping video. So let's dive straight into what we have in store for you guys this particular week, courtesy of the full RSK paper review for this particular week. But before we do that, if you are new to this channel or you're just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what we do here on this particular channel, and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video content from us, all we're requesting that you do is for you to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscription is free, you're not going to be paying a dime. Having subscribed already before now, click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our video, starting with this very video. Click on the share button thereafter to share this video, most importantly to all your social media handles. Let more people get to discover our channel, and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we give out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of the comment section by dropping your comments stating what you like about our channel, and also state ways on which we could use to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys, because you doing this will go a long way to help us make videos that will serve your interest, because your interest is our utmost priority. Okay, away from that, let's dive straight into what we have in store for you guys this particular week. The next paper on our list here has to do with the Bob Morton International paper. And on Bob Morton International paper here, page 1, we have a setting that has actually come to stay, and that setting has to do with the NAP column. And this is actually the third time of family of 0 appearing at the NAP column here. But I don't know if it's actually going to scale through, because I've gone through this particular setting thoroughly, and I discovered that it might fail. So let me just give you an observation of what I discovered. I state that whenever family of 0 digits appears at the NAP column here, just like what we have here, then it is supposed to give us some reliable banker draws and also some pace. Okay, but in the last 2 occurrences which 0 digit appeared here, it always stays at the middle here. Okay, but for this week it went to the right hand side, which it might actually fail us this particular week. So whenever it appears here, that family of 0 is always a full-time banker draw. So kindly go through your records to see if you'll be able to be encouraged to actually make use of number 30 this week, which is the family of 0 here as a full-time draw. And whenever it plays draws, you come over to where we have the Punter's Cup of Tea and the Cannot Draw Date Games column. One of those columns is going to give us 2/3 full-time draws, and we're going to have a family series there, while the other column is going to give us 1/3. Okay, and we must always have family of 9 at the fortune box column. Then also for a very reliable pair, the Super 6 column, the first two pairs is supposed to produce 1/2 from each of them, which we have number 16 and number 19, and number 23 and number 30 as the second pair. Okay, but I'm still skeptical about this particular sequence, so kindly go through it. If you are convinced, you can actually go ahead and make use of it. Okay, on page 2 of this particular paper, we have the cartoon column here, which states that it comes with a write-up that says that with the boss requesting control, and we have two players here, one being a goalkeeper and the other being a player with shade number 5. Okay, so can this number 5 actually scale through this particular week? We give you details on this in our observation corner video. Okay, away from that, on page 3 of this particular paper, we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay as at the time of doing this video recording series. So we're not going to be wasting our time here. Let's proceed to page 4 of this paper, where we have on page 4 of this paper a setting that has actually come to stay, projecting a very reliable pair. I'll give to you that pair in our observation corner video. And we also have on the last card column here harboring family series of 5, just like last week, and this is a second time movement. Okay, last week we had number 5 here, which actually gifted us a full-time draw based on calculation, which played 1 up and 1 down, which was number 4, and number 6 as 2/2 full-time draws. And this week we have number 45 here. So can number 45 here actually give us 1 up and 1 down as 2/2 full-time draws, being number 44 and 46. We are going to analyze this as well in our observation corner video. Okay, so you don't have to miss out on that particular video. On the next paper here on our list, which has to do with the Capital International paper, we actually went through this paper, and as at the time of doing this video recording series, we only found on page 1 here one setting that has actually come to stay, and that setting has to do with the triple chance column. And it says that whenever since week 48 we have 2 dashes on the third column here, whenever those 2 dashes carries the same symbols, okay, the same symbols, yeah, or abbreviations, then the number in the middle is to give us 1/2 or 2/4 full-time draws. Just like this week, we have the dashes at number 4 and number 6, and in between the dashes we have only one number carrying number 19, and the dashes carries a particular indication, okay, which is XCB and XCB. Okay, so number 19 is the number in between them. So can number 19 actually pick a draw this week? We are also going to look into that in our observation corner video. Okay, away from that, on page 2 of this particular paper, we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay as at the time of doing this video recording series. So we move to page 3, where on page 3 we went through page 3 as well. We didn't really find a very good setting from there, so we're not going to be wasting our time there. We go to page 4, where on page 4 we have a setting at the X bankers for the week column, okay, where we have the same family series numbers there, which has to do with number 23 and number 33. And from what I understand, it's supposed to give us a very reliable pair from there, okay, courtesy of that. And here on the expert 1 to X review column, we have the question mark symbol or the question mark sign placed at number 18 and number 19, just close to each other, differentiated with a bar. Okay, so this is actually a very good one for a pair, courtesy of this particular setting. So it will produce a very reliable 1/2 full-time draws from there. Okay, so if you have any of them as a banker draw, kindly make use of it, because it's going to produce a very reliable pair from there. I just gifted that out to you guys for free. Okay, on our next paper here we have the soccer research paper, and on page 1 here we have 2 settings that has actually come to stay. which the first setting has to do with whenever we have a series of family numbers at the this week draws picture left hand side and right hand side, then it is set to give us a very reliable pair from there. And also on the question mark column here at the bottom left hand side of this particular page, whenever we have two numbers here indicated by close numbers as their percentages, just like what we have this week, number 33 carries maybe a close number, which is let's check number 33 and 38. Number 33 carries 49%, while number 38 carries 48%. Whenever those two numbers carry the close percentages, then it is said to give us a very reliable pair, okay, from these two numbers, number 33 and 38. And from my observations since the inception of this season, the one that is being repeated at lucky numbers is always a full-time draw. So it's projecting 33 and 38 for a very reliable pair. Okay, away from that, on page 2 of this particular paper, we have a second time setting that states that whenever a number from the for 1xbk column on page 2 here is repeated at the middle number of the column on top of star tips, then that particular number is projected to be a full-time draw, which we have number 23 there. And also on the cartoon column here, we also have a setting here that states that we have two players here, player with number 68 and number 12. And here we have some write-ups. The first one saying do the needful, while the second write-up states can allowing players to create movements without opposition really improve play? That is actually a question. So we're going to look into that question, analyze it, and give you responses to that. While this last statement here actually states mark the number 8 guy coming straight at you. Okay, and this particular player is actually lifting a hand indicating a finger, which is number 1. So can number 1 here actually pick a draw courtesy of this particular setting? We're going to analyze that and give you feedback in our observation corner video. On page 3 of this particular paper, as at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time there. Let's proceed to page 4, where on page 4 we have a setting that says that whenever you multiply the first number at the three bold numbers here by 2, and it gives you a result which is still placed on that particular column, then the three bold numbers here are being projected to be 3/3 full-time draws courtesy of this setting. Okay, so here we have number 9. So number 9 multiplied by code 2 is going to give us 18, which is placed immediately below it. So this setting has actually come to stay. So can number 9, number 18, and number 46 actually pick a draw as 3/3 full-time draws? Okay, we're going to dwell more on that in our observation corner video. Okay, let's move to the next paper on our list, where we have on the right on football fixtures paper for week 2. And on the page 2 of the right on football fixtures paper, we have the expert gazette column harboring number 24 and 25 for a very reliable pair from there. So if you've been following this particular paper for a while, kindly make use of it. If you so much trust in this paper, we don't actually have any setting that has actually picked those two numbers this week for draws as at the time of doing this video recording. So maybe in the course of us researching, we might stumble on a setting that actually picks it as a full-time draw, but for now we can't really say much on that. Okay, so let's proceed to page 1 of the right on football fixtures. And on page 1 of the right on football fixtures paper here, we have a setting that states that whenever on the 3 best draws column here we have sequentially arranged numbers, which what we have for this week has to do with number 5, number 6, and number 7, then that particular setting projects a very reliable banker draw and also a very reliable pair courtesy of this particular paper. Okay, so we're going to also look into that in our observation corner video and give you details on that. Okay, so let's proceed to okay, we also have indications here that Sunday matches are going to be game number 7, number 8, number 14, number 15, number 22, number 24, number 48, and number 49. Then the other games for this particular we are going to be played on Saturday. Okay, that will be all for this video recording series. We so much appreciate you for staying with us to the end of the RSK paper reviews video. If you actually loved what you did here and you picked 1 or 2 settings from here that will put you in winning ways, kindly click on that like button to like our videos. That will go a long way to show us that you actually appreciate what we do here. Click on that like button to like this particular video and all the other videos on this channel. Click on the share button to share this video and all other videos on this channel to all your social media handles so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel, and also remember that subscription is free. You're not going to be paying a dime. Click on the notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our videos. Click on the comment section to drop your comments stating what you like about our channel and also telling us what we can do to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys, because by so doing we will create videos based on your recommendations, and as we create videos based on your recommendation, it will save your interest and you'll feel satisfied seeing our videos on a weekly basis. Thank you very much for having taken our time to see this video to the end. I really appreciate you guys. See you in our next video where we'll be unveiling our premium pay series for week 2. Thank you and bye for now. Do have a lovely week ahead.